As the sun rises over our bustling cities, a secret world awakens. Beyond the towering skyscrapers and concrete expanses, a hidden kingdom thrives. This is the domain of urban wildlife, creatures that have adapted to live alongside us in this modern jungle. They are often unseen, moving in the shadows or under the cover of night. But their presence is undeniable. The rustling of leaves in a city park might reveal a family of raccoons searching for food. The flash of wings against the twilight sky could be a barn owl, silently hunting for rodents. Even in the heart of the concrete jungle, life finds a way. These animals are our neighbors, sharing the challenges and opportunities of city life. Their presence is a testament to the resilience of nature. It is a reminder that even in the most human-dominated environments, the wild persists. But their survival depends on our understanding and cooperation. We must learn to live alongside these creatures, respecting their space and needs. For in their survival we see the reflection of our own connection to the natural world. The journey of urban wildlife is a story of adaptation and resilience. Many of these animals were once inhabitants of forests, fields, and wetlands. As cities expanded, these natural habitats were transformed into urban landscapes. But instead of disappearing, certain species found ways to survive and thrive in these new environments. Take, for example, the ubiquitous pigeon. Once a bird of cliffs and rocky outcrops, it found a home among the ledges and crevices of buildings. Similarly, foxes, once accustomed to rural life, adapted to scavenging for food in urban areas, navigating alleyways and backyards with ease. This process of adaptation is driven by natural selection. Animals that were able to exploit the resources available in cities such as food and shelter were more likely to survive and reproduce. Over generations, these traits became more common in urban populations, leading to the evolution of distinct urban subspecies. This remarkable adaptability highlights the plasticity of nature. It shows us that life can find a way even in the most unexpected of places. As we continue to urbanize our planet, it is essential to understand the pressures we place on wildlife and to create cities that can accommodate both human and animal inhabitants. The relationship between humans and urban wildlife is complex and often fraught with challenges. On the one hand, our cities provide an abundance of food and shelter, attracting animals in search of an easier life. On the other hand, our presence can also pose significant threats to their well-being. For some species, like pigeons and squirrels, human interaction has led to an abundance of food sources. Discarded food waste and intentional feeding have resulted in population booms, sometimes leading to conflicts with residents. Foxes too have learned to exploit human resources, raiding trash cans and even venturing into homes in search of an easy meal. However, this close proximity can also be detrimental. Traffic poses a constant danger, with countless animals falling victim to collisions every year. Pollution from cars and factories contaminates their environment, affecting their health and reproduction. And habitat fragmentation isolates populations, limiting their genetic diversity and making them more vulnerable to disease. Our actions have a direct impact on the lives of these creatures. It is our responsibility to be mindful of their presence and to minimize the negative consequences of our actions. By making conscious choices, we can create a safer and more hospitable environment for urban wildlife. Section 4. Urban Ingenuity, Thriving in the Concrete Jungle. Despite the challenges, urban wildlife demonstrates remarkable ingenuity and adaptability. Animals like raccoons, crows, and peregrine falcons have developed unique strategies to thrive in the concrete jungle, showcasing their intelligence and resilience. Raccoons, masters of adaptation, have learned to navigate the urban labyrinth, opening trash cans, raiding gardens, and even inhabiting attics. Their dexterity and problem-solving skills make them remarkably successful urban survivors. Crows, known for their intelligence, have been observed using car traffic to crack open nuts and even engaging in bartering with humans for food. Peregrine falcons, once endangered, have made a remarkable comeback in cities. They have adapted their hunting techniques to the urban environment, using tall buildings as nesting sites and preying on pigeons and other urban birds. Their presence is a testament to the adaptability of wildlife and the potential for coexistence. These examples highlight the remarkable ability of animals to adapt to even the most challenging environments. They challenge our perception of wildlife and remind us that nature is not confined to pristine wilderness, but can thrive even in the heart of our cities. Section 5. Coexistence, Our Shared Future. The story of urban wildlife is a reminder that we share our cities with a multitude of other creatures. Their presence enriches our lives, connecting us to the natural world and reminding us of the biodiversity that surrounds us. But their survival depends on our understanding, respect, and willingness to coexist. We must learn to appreciate the value of urban wildlife and the role they play in our ecosystems. We can support conservation efforts by creating green spaces within our cities, providing safe passage for animals to move through urban areas, and reducing our ecological footprint. Simple actions can make a big difference. Avoid feeding wildlife, as it can create dependency and lead to conflicts. Secure your trash to deter scavengers. Be mindful of your pets, keeping them on leashes and preventing them from harassing wildlife. And spread the word about the importance of coexisting with our urban neighbors. The future of urban wildlife depends on our collective actions. By embracing coexistence, we can create cities that are not only havens for humans, but also sanctuaries for the remarkable creatures that share our urban spaces. Let us strive to build a future where both people and wildlife can thrive in the concrete jungle.